Welcome back everyone, my name is Lee from Lily's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a delicious chia pudding and it is so easy to make and you'd never think it's so healthy. So today we're going to make a chia pudding and to be honest, once I finish with it, you wouldn't even know that it's actually healthy. So it's only 4 ingredients and it is so easy to make and it is fully customizable and I'll show you how we're going to do that later. So for the ingredients, I'm using white chia seeds. And the great thing about chia seeds is they're full of fiber, they're full of omega-3s, which are great for the heart, and it's full of antioxidants as well. So really good for you. Then we've got our nut milk. So you could use any sort of milk you want. You could even use dairy milk as well. I'm using a almond milky, which is a almond milk that has a bit more of a milky taste to it, and it goes really good with it. It's only got 3.8 net carbs in it, so it's actually pretty good on carb-wise. So a lot of the barista ones will go up to about 10 grams, which is just ridiculous. And then we've got some cacao powder. You use normal cocoa powder if you want. And then I'm using a sugar-free maple syrup. You could use just normal maple syrup. Preferably you want to use a liquid sweetener that will dissolve in it perfectly. All right, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is to do. And this recipe is just so easy to make. So I've just got a bowl here. I've got 3/4 of a cup of white chia seeds. Then I've got 1/3 of a cup of our liquid sweetener. So mine's a sugar-free maple syrup. And it's fully customizable. You can see how sweet you want it and everything. So you can add a little bit more later on if you need to. I've got 1/4 cup of cacao powder. I'm going to add that in. And then I've got 3 cups of my almond milky. So we're just going to pour that in. And literally all we're going to do is just going to give it a really good stir, get all of that cocoa all dissolved in it. And that's it. It's pretty easy. Now the cocoa does take a little while to dissolve, so just be patient with it. Now at this time, it will not thicken or anything. The chia seeds do take a little while to actually set and everything, so it's still going to be very liquidy. Don't be alarmed or anything. It is going to thicken up later on when it sets in the fridge. So now we've got all that cocoa all dissolved. We can now pour it into our glasses. So I've just got 4 of these glasses that I usually use for lattes. And then I'm just going to ladle that into there. So there we go, I'll fit these into 4 glasses and you see now it's starting to thicken up a little bit now. So all we're going to do is we're going to let this chill in the fridge for a few hours and then later on I'm going to show you all the mix-ins that we're going to put on top and it's going to turn out amazing. So let's discuss the mix-ins for this. And so I thought today I'll do like a chocolate, hazelnut and raspberry thing, and I know it's going to turn out really good. So firstly, I got some hazelnuts from the supermarket. These are just the skinless ones. And all I've done is I'll put them into a frying pan and I have cut them with just a little bit of oil and toasted them off just so we can get that hazelnut flavor out of it a little bit more. And then I've just covered them with a tea towel and given them a good bash just so that in nice little portions. Then I have some dark chocolate here. So even though I do low carb, dark chocolate is fully acceptable in small amounts. So I'm going to put a sprinkle of just some delicious dark chocolate on top as well. And then I have frozen raspberries as well. They're readily available in supermarkets, reasonably priced, so I always keep frozen raspberries in my freezer. And I know this is going to make a nice contrast of flavor and everything in it. All right, so it's been a few hours and It has firmed up beautifully. So now we're going to put our mix-ins on it and it's going to turn out amazing. So I have some toasted hazelnuts here. Let's get them on top. Some dark chocolate. And then we've got some beautiful frozen raspberries. Nothing wrong with frozen raspberries. I'm just going to add a beautiful tartness to this. And there we go, our delicious, healthy chia pudding. Let's try it out. All right, so let's try this out. So we've got our hazelnuts, we've got our raspberries, and we've got some dark chocolate on top there. And then we've got that delicious, almost moussey chia pudding. It does have a little bit of texture to it as it goes a bit bumpy. Wow, and with that crunch of the hazelnuts and that dark chocolate, you almost think you're eating almost a Nutella dessert as well. So it's nice, healthy dessert. And then we've got those raspberries that really complement and give it a nice tartness. So if you like this video, give it a good old like. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.